If you're going to interject yourself in political conversations with some people in the DC area, you probably need to take martial arts lessons.
Where them kicks at? Where them hands? Where them holes? Where them throws? You know what I'm saying?
This is why I train in martial arts.
Boo-boo. Okay, I know some of you have probably heard stories about Trump supporters getting attacked, and you probably didn't believe it or you thought it was some type of exaggeration. I know sometimes I thought that either it was an exaggeration or it happened because they were at a protest where emotions were high and something's bound to happen anyway. But this one, a woman got jumped at a taco restaurant in Northwest DC just because she interjected into a conversation where people who did not like the president were speaking up, and she jumped in and said, "Hey, I support Donald Trump." And this is what happened.
A political disagreement inside a popular taco shop may have led to a violent attack in Northwest D.C. Police are looking for these two women right here, accused of hitting another woman because she said she was a Trump supporter. Fox 5's Lindsay Watts is live in Northwest now with the details. Hey, Lindsay.
Sean, I spoke to the victim tonight, and this was a nasty attack. The police report is even calling it a suspected hate crime. This is where it happened, here at Surfside on N Street, just off of Connecticut. We're not too far from DuPont Circle. Close quarters in here. This is not a large restaurant. There are surveillance cameras, though. Take a look. Police are not releasing footage of the actual assault, but they say these are the two women who committed that assault. The victim is a 29-year-old named Marcella. She says she overheard the two women and a man that they were with having a political conversation. She says these were definitely not Donald Trump supporters. She says she decided to interject in the conversation, saying, "I support Donald Trump." She says the women then attacked her. We spoke to Marcella by phone about an hour ago, and here's how she describes what happened.
Those two women probably take their advice from people like my character, Brother Pop Culture. Because whenever someone says something that you don't like,
You're supposed to bust them in their face, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm a Trump supporter. I stand by my views, and then they call me a racist, and then they started attacking me.
Tell me about your injuries.
Well, after that, after it happened, I got a bruised right eye. My blood vessels inside my eye outburst. I got a fractured finger, and some bruise. My knees was also a bruised knee, and some minor bruises all over my body.
Serious injuries there. Marcella said that she went to the hospital afterwards to get checked out. This all happened about 2.5 weeks ago, but police only released that surveillance video today because they still have not been able to find those two women who are now wanted for felony assault. If you do have information about them, contact DC Police. Live in Northwest, Lindsay Watts, Fox 5 Local News.
I used to work in that area, and it was a pretty peaceful area for the most part. I do have a martial arts story. A definite martial arts story about that part of town, though, because it's the only place where I saw a true martial arts street fight, not the wrong person messed with a martial artist and a martial artist handled it. It was two martial artists. They were dating each other. These two guys, I saw them come out of a bar. They were holding hands, and I don't even know what one did to the other. I didn't come out of the same bar they did. I came out of Brickskeller, which is no longer there. These two guys came out the bar holding hands, and one did something or said something. I don't know what. I just know one dude started using karate, the other dude started using some type of kung fu, and they were fighting each other for about 15, 20 seconds, banging each other up a bit. Then they stopped, caught their breath, held hands, kept walking. It was a nice display of technique, seriously. But anyway, this is why you need to train in martial arts. There are people who are going to get violent just because you said something that they don't like. And they first retaliated with calling her racist and all this other stuff. That's probably what is called The Interview in Mark McYoung's work. If you don't know who he is, look him up. They probably did an interview, felt like she was a soft target, and then they attacked her. Two of them on one of her. So those of you who don't think women are a threat, Maybe the average woman is not a threat to a big dude like me. Maybe even two average women may not be a threat to a big dude like me. But not everybody's a big dude like me. And even a big dude like me can get caught off guard because I'm not Superman. I'm not invulnerable. Any of us can be hurt. So, since you know we live in a time where people will go off and really bust you in your face, like pop culture said,
You supposed to bust them in their face, you know what I'm saying?
just because you didn't like something that they said, I think a good word to the wise would be for you to invest in martial arts lessons. And definitely, if you're near Northwest DC, you could find your way to my class because I'm south of DC. But if you're near Northwest DC and you can't, or you just don't think my class is good enough, there are plenty of martial arts schools in the DC area where you can take a lesson. Mine is probably one of the most economical. Now, I know what might throw off some ladies because right now I pretty much got kids. I'll tell you what, you should still come and train. That's more attention for you, okay? So if that young lady that got put in the hospital with a felonious assault just because she said she supported Donald Trump, if you're watching this, I can't give you free lessons. Come on out to the community center. Alarm, because I gotta go to work. Come on out to the community center. Try it out. If you like it, sign up for some martial arts lessons from me. But there are other places where you can go and you can get trained too. And folks, let's stop beating up people just because they say something we don't like. So thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this with people who like to talk about the martial arts. And peace. And be careful if you say you support somebody. You know, and I'm not going to say who I support because whether I'm for or against, I'm going to get some crazy comments. Peace.